Okay, wow.
Well,
that's funny.
well, I mean, we're seeing you were talking about playing new legends, and that's entirely not what these teams are going to do. Gold Complex Alpha and Imperium Pro Team both looking to bring the classics, which worked so well before. The Phyrex with a big hunk of beef, the Owen to heal them up, and the Darren around the back to provide that. Also fairly beefy, as well as providing a decent chunk of damage as well.
Yeah, definitely. Darren's always still going to be one of those legends, I think, has been throughout the current weeks. There's a huge fight actually going already, obviously. 4 seconds until the buff spawns. A lot of damage getting traded backwards and forwards. I'm not actually sure who got the buff. I think it was blue team's Darren here. So yeah, Vera actually is going to go down, in fact. Faker picks him up in that first blood.
Oh yeah, Imperium Pro Team just managed to sneak through that relic at the last moment. They do... they do actually also pick up 2 kills as well. A brilliant start for Imperium Pro Team. Cyclones coming out all over the place. They took a lot of damage, but they managed to spread it across their team pretty evenly, and so didn't suffer any casualties whatsoever.
Yeah, Faker in that bottom lane, actually. I wonder if that's a hark to the League of Legends player. I've got a feeling it is. But yeah, Faker on the Darren in the bottom side did pick up the buff as well. So he's actually level 3 already, 40 seconds into this game. That's pretty crazy. And having a level lead on the enemy Darren is super important.
Oh yeah, I mean, we'll have to see what Imperium Pro Team do with their lead. Since at this point they do have it, but unless they start forcing some fights, and it looks, as I say that, it looks like a fight is just breaking out. We're seeing Cyclones being dropped down for both teams. Switch TV pulling away. Both Phyrexes, I believe, being the object of attention. But we're seeing Gold Complex push back, taking a lot of damage. Underneath the tower, Switch TV could get taken out. He is that 3-0 to Imperium Pro Team.
Wow, yeah, 3 kills already. They're really just pushing it on Gold Complex Alpha right now. Wow, they're going pretty aggressive, and I believe they actually got the buff again. So they did manage to actually stack on top of the buff. Obviously, the Cyclones were used as well. Again, quite pinnacle times just to make sure the buffs weren't transferred. And yeah, like you said, Pyrex picking up that kill. It's going to be pretty big. And you can see him now. He's already got his first item on the board, meaning obviously he will be fairly strong coming into this one. And Faker's look like he's just going to solo this Tiger here as well, giving him some extra attack damage. But Switch TV is going to get taken really low again. He's getting chased off here. 5 seconds until the buff spawns again. He's going to go try and get on top of this one. He's going really low there. He just might go down, in fact. No, the buff does go over to the red team's Pyrex. Switch TV going really low. The high heal from Owen almost making him get out of that one alive. But no, Breezy's going to pick up another kill. Brutality on the side of him. And wow, Imperium Pro Team already. Peter, he's popping off on this Pyrex. I'm not surprised to see this legend being picked up again.
I mean, it's... with the way that the bans work, of course, in MOBA Legends, with both teams being able to pick him up, both teams unwilling to ban him out. I mean, so effective. We've seen these teams try for more esoteric strategies if they have to switch to something else, but this Owen Phyrex strategy is so powerful. I don't know if Gold Complex Alpha can keep continuing to try and contest these relics, but it's just not working out well for them at all. They're walking right into the claws of Imperium Pro Team, who are forcing out these fights and managing to sneak away more and more individual kills.
Yeah, and with that though, 2 seconds until the next relic pops up. It's going to be a speed one, so Breezy's going to take that one away. And yeah, they just keep taking Gold Complex Alpha's jungle as well. This is going to be a massive problem for them. They got Imperium Pro Team are just so far ahead in XP at the moment as well. Like, you look at the Darrens, level 6, level 5. And obviously, with the amount of gold they're taking away plus XP from these jungle camps, it's absolutely massive. He's only just sting level 6 on the bottom side as well. And just look at the pressure from Breezy out in the top lane there. He's just doing so much work. And Switch TV just really not being able to do anything but farm under his tower.
There's a lot of pressure on Gold Complex to try and find their way back into this one. They have got the Cyclone. They're trying to access the Owen on the back line. They are putting a lot of damage down. Is it going to be enough? Switch TV goes underneath the tower. This could maybe going to cost him big. Faker takes the 5th kill of the game. Smithy goes down as well. This is looking like it could well be an ace. Gold Complex wiped from the board.
7-0 already. They're 4 minutes into the game. And they are taking this top tower as well as just acing them completely. Switch TV is going to try to do something about it, but there's too much damage. As you can see as well, all 3 of them on fire right now. And to top it all off, Garen on the red side, he's already picked up a power buff as well. He's got that relic. He's going to be so strong coming into this one. There's no way that Gold Complex's Alpha's Darren, there's no way they can actually stand up to him at this point. Look at, he is 2v1ing at this point. Switch TV can't do anything.
It's a tough time to be 7-0 behind. So he's being chased underneath the tower. If his tower was still there, he goes down to no health whatsoever. But nice knock up. And we might just see the last bit of damage coming through, but the shield is there as well. And they've got the numbers up in the top lane. Switch TV being chased under this next tower. But how long can this tower stand for?
Faker as well, coming up from the bottom side. Like I said, the pressure coming out from him already, just being able to take over that bottom lane just enables him to roam completely to the top. It does look like Valor is caught out as well. They're going to go back and pick up that power relic, going to help them immensely in these team fights. But look at the damage coming out from Faker as well. Look, range as well is just absolutely disgusting. Valor comes through as well, does go down. Those chains slowing him up. Switch TV's just on the run now. 1 level lead as well. Chains come out. It's not going to get the full slow, but they're still going to pick up 9 kills in this. This is absolutely insane aggression coming out from Imperium right now.
It's only 5.5 minutes into the game and we're already seeing Imperium tower diving like it just doesn't matter. They're taking more damage than they might do later on in the game because they still have a few items left to pick up. But they're getting away with it and they're maintaining control of the center, maintaining control over the relics. Very few bright spots in the game so far. The best that we've seen Gold Complex manage is to maybe get close to actually getting a kill. But if you said it before, the 2v1, not a problem for this Phyrix.
Yeah, and he's just putting out some ridiculous damage right now as well. He's got the speed relic as well. Complete control of that middle side of the map. Just making sure Gold Complex Alpha just cannot get any control and just any of the farm in the jungle as well. Cyclone does go down to Switch TV. He's, like you said before, he's fairly tanky, but just the damage coming out from the red side is just absolutely immense. Imperium right now, they're really sticking it to Gold Complex Alpha. Level 6 to level 8 on the Pyrexes as well. They're just going to push under this tower. The only problem is, though, they do need just at least 1 or 2 kills to even attempt to try and take the tower, just because they don't have that range advantage.
Yep, it's... I mean, as we come towards the 7-minute mark, it's looking incredibly dire for God Complex. Let's take a brief look down the bottom lane to see. I mean, the situation is more or less the same, I believe. The level lead is still in the favor of Imperium Pro Team. I don't know if it's going to change anytime soon, but God Complex Alpha needs to do something.
Yeah, they just need to do something, but what can they do? Switch TV is going to make a runaway. Chains do connect, so he will be slowed up for the time being. The healers as well coming out from Smitty J is they are pretty big, but realistically, Switch TV is just not being able to trade up any damage. Look at that damage as well. Cyclone does go down. We'll see if they want to engage on this one. That's going to be a pretty big cooldown as well. Switch TV going really low. They notice the Cyclone's down, so now they have time to engage. Switch TV is going so low. He's so fragile at this point of the game, and Smitty really the only person that can save him at this point as well. And they're just pushing for this tower. In the top side, they're going to get 2 off this.
For the time being, it looks like they are content as much as they could take more away to be able to just play this one out safely. I mean, they're moving towards that 50% mark to be able to just finish the game off as it is. It doesn't seem like Gold Complex Alpha have any idea what to do to, just to be able to come back from the disadvantage at this point. And we're seeing Gold Complex Alpha getting caught out.
Oh, they're completely caught. Smitty's going to go really low. He's not going to be in this fight to heal anybody up. Valor is actually trying to just disengage with Switch TV, but he's on the wrong side here of the team fight. The shields do come out. Valor's just going really low. He's actually going to go down. Savagery for Faker. That's going to be a nice Cyclone as well, just so they can zone out Smitty as well. Faker's on a rampage right now. Double kill for him. Will this be the triple? No, it's stolen away by Breezy. But that does mean that the Fire Giant is available, so that instant respawn buff is definitely going to help him out. But just complete domination from Imperium right now. Just, I don't know what the God Complex Alpha could do at this current moment in time. Like you said, they are over halfway now. 8 minutes, going into 9 minutes of the game. 12 kills on their side already. And 0 on the side of God Complex.
I have to imagine Gold Complex are looking towards the next game, trying to figure out what happened in this last one. But I do wonder, what Go Complex can do even in the next game. We saw Imperium Pro Team cut up the team fight so well, trying to make sure that in these 3-on-3 fights, the Go Complex can't support each other properly. We were talking about how they managed to drive the healer out of the fight for Go Complex, which can be so devastating. Like, if they're going to fight with that kind of disadvantage, they're never going to win.
And Switch TV now, he's just trying to make something happen. I mean, this is kind of desperation. There is going to be a fallen tower on the bottom side as well. That's actually going to be in favour, actually, of God there. Nice Cyclone there onto Smitty. They're just trying to chase him out this current time. Just focus the healer. That's what they're doing. Just look at Switch TV. He cannot step near this Pyrex. Smitty's actually having to try and heal himself. And he's just 2v1ing at this point. He's even diving the tower, Peter.
This is disaster upon disaster. Switch TV comes out for a second. There's no hard control up in the top lane that they're willing to, at least they're willing to deploy at this point. I mean, even if they did, I don't know if it would make a difference. Breezy can just take so many tower shots. That regen relic as well going to give him a big chunk of health, allow him to stay out in the field. And they trade the tower, going in favour of Imperium Pro Team down the bottom lane.
Yeah, Faker is going to pick up another kill as well. So level 14 to level 12, just absolutely massive level lead. Just those base stats inherently, just giving him so much more damage, so much more tank stats, and just HP as well coming from him. And look at him taking this jungle as well. He like clears the camps in a couple of hits, just extending his gold lead, which he should do, extending his XP lead. Valor is setting his sights, so he might want to try and go for this one. Although he isn't going to go too full on just yet. Just happy clearing the waves in this top side. Switch TV yet again just under this tower. And they're just waiting for these waves at this point. They need at least one kill, like I said before, to try and engage. But that tower's going to melt as soon as Switch TV goes down.
For sure. And we're seeing Imperium Pro Team move in force up to the top side. Switch TV is trying to chase down the Owen though. They're going very low. Could this be the first kill of the game? Cyclone comes out. They're in position to try and finish the job. Can they do it? A few more hits. No, the Cyclone again. I think it was a self-Cyclone this time. And the Owen able to heal himself up. Here comes the other members of Gold Complex, but it's going to be a 3-on-3, and the healer for Imperium Pro Team is right at the back. Smitty's going to get deleted, doing exactly for Gold Complex what Imperium Pro Team were trying to do the other way around. They do get one kill. Gold Complex with the very first kill of the game, but it's going to be traded back with the last one standing and the last one to fall. I think they're going to trade kills. It's a double. I think that was a double ace.
That was a double ace there after the tower dive. Double kill coming in from Faker. But they just died under the tower. They took out Smitty. Like, he goes instantly down. And then obviously they don't have healers on the side of God. So then they just die the tower. Think we've got this. But then the tower's just... They're ignoring the tower damage, essentially. But they do get the respawn, obviously, on the Owen from that Fire Giant, which is going to help them out. But... at the end, yeah, like you said, delayed double ace there, and Switch TV just trying to make up for this little bit of this little deficit here. Smitty is going to try and run away, but Breezy is on his tail. He's going to meet up with Valor as well. Switch TV in a lot of trouble up on that top side. Just got our eyes on Smitty right now. He's just not had a good game either. 4 deaths under his belt is going to mean he's not being able to put out those heals. Switch TV just trying to go on this Owen, but he's going to be able to just keep some nice range. Those chains as well coming out. The slows on Switch TV is pretty big. He does activate the... He's just so fast at this point, though. He might actually just take the Owen out. The shields coming through is going to be pretty big, and Breezy, just look at the damage this guy's actually putting out at this current time. Cyclone being used actually onto the Owen. Switch TV just continuing the relentless pursuit that is his chains, and they are just going to back away eventually, but you just can't imagine that Imperium are not going to take this game.
Well, oh, okay, wow, Gold Complex do pick up another kill. That was really unexpected. And another one, what is going on? Suddenly Breezy is all by himself. Can they take this as an ace for nothing? I don't think they so, but I'm sure they're going to at least give Breezy something to think about there.
Yeah, Switch TV is just going to try and go on in. The chains have landed on both of them, so they're both just trying to slow each other up. They are going to be able to escape, but Breezy just trying his best right now, just to distract them away from this Ice Giant. Really good play from him. He just needs his team to respawn. He's just going in there. He does get stunned up. He is pretty tanky at this point, though. Level 13 on his half. Ice Giant is going to go down. Nice Cyclone there. So they are going to be able to stun him up just in time for him not to take that Ice Giant credit. There's going to be a big fight. There's a lot of shields onto the blue sides there, and Valor is just kiting back. Owen's just trying to get on top of him, though. Switch TV is on the back line. He's going really low. Owen's almost going to go down. The regen actually taken over by Smitty. Faker picks up a kill. Breezy is running away. Smitty's going to go down. Double kill for Faker. Killing spree for him as well. Breezy gets out of there. Actually make that a triple, as they just try and get this Ice Giant off their base as well now. So that massive objective did go over to the side of God, but 19 kills to 5. Imperium only need one more to finish this one.
So disastrous at Gold Complex Alpha. I mean, getting the Ice Giant, great. Staying and trying to fight, a really big mistake. And we saw at the tail end of the fight, the regen power-up going across to the wrong member of Gold Complex Alpha to allow them to stand a ghost of a chance in that last fight. I mean, at this point, one more kill is going to put this game in the pocket of Imperium Pro Team. We've seen Gold Complex are still desperately trying to stay in as they take another kill, but it's 14 kills before they can put this one away. I don't think there's any possibility of that happening, but they are sure as hell going to try. Breezy, up at the front of this fight, going to chew through Smitty, who still can't really deny his damage cycle and has to be burned, but Gold Complex are there in numbers.
Yeah, look at Breezy's health as well compared to Switch TV. Just an absolute monster in this front line. He just his relentless pursuit. He's just going absolutely crazy. He's trying to chase down Valor here. He has got a lot of damage on that Darren, however, so he's going to have to be a little bit careful. Owen's getting to get taken quite low as well. The chains are going to slow him up. He's going so low. He's just trying to heal himself at this point. He actually goes down. What is going on, Imperium? They're not throwing by any means because they only need one kill, but this could be a little bit more clean.
Well, we're seeing Gold Complex manage to play these fights really well. They're not focusing down Breezy. They're going for the Owen, who they can actually take out. And it's working out really well for them. And not only that, they're not staying in the fight once they've got the kill. They're taking that kill, retreating, getting healed up again, and trying to take another fight where they've got the numbers advantage. Even when they're behind, if they've got more people, they're probably going to win that fight.
Yeah, that's very true. Just using that massive numbers advantage is pretty big. And yeah, like you said, Breezy, he's tanky, but he doesn't have the necessary damage to just burn through the healing that is the blue team's Owen. They're going to try and go on Smitty, though. He just gets stunned up. He's going to go low, and he's going to go down. That's going to be the final kill of the game. Imperium taking this one with what seems to be a decisive victory in that game one.
Wow, I mean, that was, at that point, there was no room whatsoever for Gold Complex to make a mistake. And, I mean, that's where it was. The mistake just came in and the game was over. I give them a lot of credit for trying for that long and managing to find at least some kill stalls then, but I think perhaps it was a lot of that was due to Imperium Pro Team feeling like they already had the game won.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they made a few mistakes, but hey, I mean, the thing is, with that, they are going to take this lead. And I want to see if they can pull it in game 2, because I can't imagine the pick and bans are going to change, because these are the some of the three strongest legends right now. And we'll have to wait and see. I mean, I think we're going to jump to a quick break, but game 2 is going to come up very, very soon. This is a best of 3, however, so stick around. And man, I can't wait.